we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to David and Robby's Watch Party, episode 16. We have dropped the season 2. It was way too much to type
It
when
was.
I posted these episodes. Um, we are here. We are live. No special guest today, although we do thank Handsome Be Wonderful for being on the show yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. I don't thank him because I had to watch a bad show, but we will get to that in part two. First, we got to talk about the week. The two, well, three actually, because there was no pay per view. So we are the three weekly shows, ending with SmackDown with one hell of an ending.
Oh yeah.
But first, we get to the overbloated show, which is Monday Night Raw.
hmm
Seriously, why do we need 3 hours of anything if it's not a
We
pay
really
per
don't.
view?
Right.
Hello, Bleacher Report, my good friend, my old friend.
We love Bleacher Report
We
here.
love Bleacher Report here when it's not lagging or shit.
Exactly.
um, so context for this. This is the Raw episode straight after Raw. So if
hmm
you didn't watch last week's episode, A, go watch last week's episode. B, little bit of context. Cody goes back to back and wins another Rumble. And that'll lead into a segment later in the show. However, first, we got CM Punk kicking off Raw, who was also in the Rumble. He was the final two. And he has confirmed he will not be participating in this year's Mania
hmm
because he tore his tricep. What luck do you like? What what
Man,
god did he piss off?
right. It's always at the worst times.
Like, how much karma does this man accumulate? How much karma did this man accumulate from leaving WWE in 2014 and his AEW run to have that bad of luck?
Right. This man just getting injured all the time now. Like I think since he's been back, he's been injured like 4 times now. It's insane.
To be fair, isn't he in like his mid 40s?
Yeah,
He's kind
that
of
doesn't
getting
help.
old
It doesn't help.
and really old to do this sport. And I know Sting is in his 60s.
Mhm.
Sting does not look like he's in his 60s.
He really doesn't.
But no, Punk is injured. He will not be participating in this year's Rumble. Um, Drew McIntyre comes out and beats up an injured man.
Man, Drew really coming out to beat up the elderly. It's man,
The injured elderly at that.
the injured elderly.
Sami Zayn makes the save. Um, so a lot of people are suspecting that it may be Drew versus Sammy versus Seth if
Potential.
Cody picks Roman,
hmm
which could still happen. We don't know. It's
Yeah,
not going to, but
we really don't know anymore.
this segment got an A, which honestly it was a good promo. It was really good. It's CM Punk. What do you want?
Right?
He may be an a-hole backstage, but he's a pretty good promo. And actually, I
Yeah,
haven't heard of a backstage story since he's been in WWE.
he seems to have some really good vibes with the backstage people in WWE.
So
He even said he likes the backstage area now.
maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was AEW.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people seem to forget not all the backstage fights involved CM Punk, Andrade,
Exactly.
Sammy, anybody.
And I don't think I didn't study up on anything, but I'm pretty sure he didn't really have many issues before he left the first time.
Well, he had
WWE, that
issues
is.
with the McMahons, but
Besides that,
now that they're out of the
he,
company.
he wasn't getting into fights with every other wrestler.
Hey, a little bit of wrestling news, everybody. Vince McMahon is a bad person.
Very bad person.
And he's currently being ousted. Him and Brock Lesnar are basically getting the Benoit treatment of just all their stuff getting wiped.
Yep.
History. Um, Going back to the current show, we had an undisputed WWE tag title match between Judgment Day and DIY. As much as I wanted DIY to win, they were never going to win this match.
Nope.
Judgment Day are not losing those titles on a random episode of Raw.
Mhm.
Unless it's like the Raw after Mania. Like I could see that, but they're not going to lose on the Raw after Rumble,
Yeah,
especially not to DIY.
unfortunately. Maybe like NXT DIY, sure, but not
Yeah,
main roster DIY.
exactly. But this match got an A. Um, R-Truth in the Judgment Day is still the best storyline.
It really is.
Like it is still awesome. Also, I don't know how I feel about Face Miz because that never seems to work. But
It's not clicking.
we'll
He's
see
much
what
better as
happens.
a heel. Yeah.
He is. No, he's definitely much better as a heel. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler versus Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Moving on. No,
Moving on.
it was a women's tag match in WWE. It's not that interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, let me rephrase that. It's a women's tag match in WWE that does not involve anyone from Damage Control. It's not that interesting.
Yes.
WWE has made significant strides to like help their women's tag division. I will say, like it's way better than it used to be,
Yeah, it really.
but it's still like their worst division.
It's definitely not the most exciting. The matches aren't that really exciting most of the time, even
Yeah,
the
like
tag title matches.
there's like a 1 in 10 chance that you actually get an exciting match,
Right.
which most of that is because of Damage Control.
Yeah,
Although Caden and Katana are a pretty good tag team too, I will say.
they are. Yeah, I will say.
So this got a C. Here we go. The Cody Rhodes promo.
Oh,
So, as I said before, Cody Rhodes goes back to back and wins the Rumble again, which means he, unlike last year, he actually gets a shot at two people. He gets a choice this year. He can
yes.
try and run the story back with Roman Reigns, which I don't get that. The story was just him winning a title. It
Right.
was never beating Roman.
It wasn't, but now it's kind of become both beating Roman and winning the title
Exactly.
just because Roman's
So,
been champ for so long.
true. Beating Roman or facing Seth Rollins, a man who he has always beat. He's never lost to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Um, so Cody makes his way to discuss his victory and who he's going to challenge. And before he can like make his challenge, we knew he wasn't going to make his challenge this week. Before he could make
Right.
his challenge, Seth Rollins comes out and cuts like a scathing promo
He
talking
does.
about how his title is the workhorse title and that Roman's not on the shows anymore. And it's scathing because he's right.
He's
he's saying,
absolutely right.
he's saying all this stuff and he's absolutely correct. And then he like wants Cody to challenge him for the title at Mania, which awesome. I mean, Mania
Yes.
38 rematch. Let's run it back. Let's do it.
Exactly. Yes, sir. I'm all for that.
Um, but we did not get a full answer on who Cody was going to challenge that on Monday. He did say that he would think about it, and we'll go more towards that when we get to SmackDown.
Oh boy.
The segment got an A. I really think it should have gotten an A plus, but that's just my opinion.
It was a really good promo.
Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. I did not know this match happened.
I don't blame you.
This a squash? Oh, it got a B.
It was actually pretty competitive, even though I wasn't watching most of it.
Oh yeah,
We were busy.
we were doing. Was that when we were doing old trailers?
Yes. Yeah, we were watching a bunch of old movie trailers.
Spoiler alert: we did that on NXT and SmackDown too.
Well, mostly NXT, not
Yeah,
really to
mostly
SmackDown.
NXT.
We were playing
Because I couldn't
games.
find anymore.
Yeah.
But no, I actually kind of want to watch this match now. If it's competitive, I may go back and watch it. Uso wins, obviously.
Yeah.
This got to be Intercontinental Championship match. I didn't know this one happened either. Crap, maybe I should have run that NXT back. Oh no, because I got Victory Road.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston versus Gunther. Gunther wins. This got an
Nice.
A. I'm gonna need to watch this match.
Dude, this was a good Raw. You missed out.
I know I gotta rewatch this Raw.
This was a good Raw.
I watched most of it. I don't know why I don't remember these.
This was like one of the few matches actually announced for the show ahead of time.
I mean, we've seen Gunther face like members of New Day before, and it's always been good. Gunther
Yeah.
versus Woods was surprisingly really good.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this.
Yes, sir.
Tegan Knox and Natalia versus the Kabuki Warriors. This is a match that I did know happened. Of course, last week Kabuki Warriors defeat Caden and Katana to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
I do.
Excuse me. And they got another one over Natalia and Tegan Knox in basically a squash match. This wasn't as competitive as the other ones.
Yeah. Nothing to shoot home about.
Yeah, nothing new there. Natalia and Knox are not Natalia, let's put it this way. She probably should be one of the most respected women on the roster. Natalia, because she's been there the longest, but she's not.
She's very boring.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and this is just my opinion. If anyone watches this and goes in the comments, this is my opinion. The only reason Natalia is still in the company is because her last name's Neidhart.
You're probably right.
That's the only reason.
Hmm.
And she does a lot for the community. I think that could be another reason.
Yeah.
Um, but no, she also holds a lot of records, but they're like for appearances and matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bailey speaks about her Royal Rumble victory. She basically the seeds are planted for damage control split. We'll get to that later.
We will get to that later.
Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley. No.
No.
I will admit, and you said this before, Jax has been a lot better since her return. But still,
Mm.
no.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
If you like, you can have Nia Jax versus Rhea at Elimination Chamber. Just don't do it at Mania, please.
please. And if you're
Please.
going to do the Mania, throw someone else in there.
Exactly.
Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre.
Mm.
Of course, this was based off of the Punk promo that happened earlier. So this set up that match. Um, this got an A. I have not. Again, I gotta watch this Raw. Apparently,
You did. They actually they set this matchup a month ago, like right
uh,
before Christmas. That Sammy got attacked by Drew
hmm.
backstage, and Drew Sammy was off for a month. He came
Oh
back
yeah.
number 30 in the Rumble,
Mhm.
so that set it up.
I don't know why, but that number 30 Sami Zayn coming back was so disappointing to me.
It was a little disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, you remember I was talking about it either being MJF or Okada.
And it was Sami
It was
Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Like my dude had high expectations.
This match got an A. Overall grade of the show, Bleacher Report gave it an A. I gotta watch this show.
You do. You do.
Wow, that was not expected. Okay. Um, now going to the show that we basically didn't pay attention to the whole thing because I think the entire time we were looking at trailers.
Pretty much, yeah, we were. We were very
Time
distracted.
for NXT. Of course, this is leading into tomorrow's NXT Vengeance Day. So we will
Mhm.
be reviewing that on the next episode
We
of
will.
Watch Party, which I'm actually really excited because NXT usually kills it with their special events.
They do, but the card looks, all right.
It doesn't look as good as their others.
No, but I'm still excited for the show. Hopefully, we'll finally get Mello turning heel, but we'll see.
Watch us both be wrong.
Oh Lord. Okay. So we start off this episode of Inked NXT
Hmm,
with the Dusty Classic semifinal. Trick Mello game, which is Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams versus LWO, Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro.
hmm.
Uh, Trick and Mello get the win to
Easy.
advance to the finals of the Men's Dusty Classic. So the finals will be Trick and Mello versus Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin.
I'm confused. I thought Trick was facing Ilya.
He's pulling double duty.
Oh, okay. Why? No.
I don't know. I have no idea. But maybe they're gonna set something up for.
Possibly.
So maybe that's where Mello will turn heel. I'm very keen on Mello turning heel tomorrow.
It's
Finally.
not gonna happen, and we're both gonna look like idiots.
That'll be funny.
Mainly me. No, oh no, mainly you actually, because you are the one that keep talking about it.
Yeah, right.
I just pulled a Sid
But
moment. You are half the man that I am, but I have half the
half
brain
the brain
that you
that
do.
you do. Sid. Good lad. But this Trick got the win with a running knee strike like he's Kenny Omega. And like Kenny Omega off of Etsy or something. No, just kidding.
That's not Kenny Omega, that's Lenny Alpha.
Lenny Alpha. Oh Lord. Okay. No, that's Lenny Beta.
Lenny Beta.
Beta.
I wanna see you go up to Trick and call him a beta to his face.
I mean, if where's Vengeance Day being held? Where I can book a plane, get my booty up there,
This
fly tomorrow
man's gonna
night.
book a plane as soon as we end this.
Nah, you know what? As soon as we end, I'm getting in the car. I'm driving all the way there. Screw it.
I don't even know where it is.
I don't
Right.
either.
Do your show. I'm gonna look it up.
Moving on. This match got a B, so it wasn't too bad. Roxanne
Mhm.
Perez versus Tatum Paxley. So live Vicarious Stalker versus her opponent for Vengeance Day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Oh, that's a bit of a drive. Never mind. uh, Anyways, Perez got the win with Pop Rocks, I believe. Yes, the Pop Rocks. And then afterwards, Paxley tried beating up Roxanne, but Lara pulled her off. I had to read it.
English is hard.
I forgot that it happened because we were distracted. No.
I will take full responsibility. Honestly, I will say that is fully my fault. Although you put in some trailers too, so I don't want to hear it.
I did, and to be fair, I had a much more fun time watching trailers than this show, to be honest.
I gotta find some
But
more.
anyways, yeah, we can do that later. This match got a C plus from Senor Bleacher Report or whoever runs Bleacher Report. Senorita Bleacher Report? I don't know. Who cares? Lola Vice versus Electra Lopez. The Mega Powers explode.
No.
The not so mega powers explode.
The minor power.
The minor powers. uh, Electra Lopez was like beating down Lola Vice for pretty much the entire match, but Lola Vice hit Lopez with a roundhouse kick, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that is very likely Electra's final match on NXT, as she is now on SmackDown with Legado del Fantasma. So,
Yeah.
yay! That also got a C from Bleacher Report. So, a pretty okay match, I guess.
Decent.
Sure, I thought it was pretty good. And something that was worse: Ridge Holland versus Lexus King.
Yeah, that sounds worse.
Lexus King got the win with the coronation, which I think it's a twisting neckbreaker off the middle rope, I believe.
No, that's not what he used to do. I thought it was like his straight jacket DDT that he used to do.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's a neckbreaker.
That move was cool.
It was. And afterwards, Gallus ran in and attacked Holland with a steel chair and smashed his leg in with a steel chair. Ha, karma.
I'm missing a piece to this story. I haven't been watching NXT.
Gallus, I guess, are in a rivalry with Ridge Holland for some reason.
Okay.
I don't really know why. I think Ridge might have beaten one of them and they just couldn't take it. But I also forget and slash don't care. So moving on. This got a D from Bleacher Report. D as in gosh dang, this match sucked.
That started with a G. No.
Oh, that then the match is even worse. It got a G. From Bleacher Report. It got a G. Oh, and I guess before the match, Alexis King tried to give Ava a gift basket to, suck up to the new general manager, and it didn't work. And apparently that's how he got a match with Holland, because
Yeah.
that's how that works. Also, for most of the show, Dijak and Joe Gacy were brawling, and I guess eventually they ended up getting outside the building into the dangerous area known as the NXT parking lot, and they were up on this really big crate, and Dijak punched Gacy off the crate into the conveniently placed.
English is hard.
He punched him off into conveniently placed uh, mats, crash pads. I hate my life.
Robby, did you pass second grade?
No, but that's
Me
a
neither.
different story for another day. Let's go. We're both failures. Anyways, Ava comes out eventually and makes the match for Vengeance Day. It's constantly interrupting everybody, which is really annoying. Dijak versus Joe Gacy in a no DQ match. And it was kind of funny because apparently Gacy was like still in the crash pad area, and he like rised up from the back of the crate and he's like, make the match.
He pulled an Undertaker.
He pretty much pulled an Undertaker. He like slowly rose from like the back of the crate and he looking like a psycho, like wanting the match to be made. Like he like completely no sold the fact that he fell like 15 feet. But that's all right. And also, I want to say, side note, Ava as NXT GM just isn't working for me. She keeps like talking over everybody and just sounds really awkward speaking. They should have just stuck with Regal. Regal is the goat.
I'm honestly thinking the reason they did that is because her father is one of the greatest promos in wrestling. So they're
Yeah.
trying to capture some of that magic.
Well, it's not working. So
Yeah.
it's not working. JC Jane saves Chase U. How convenient. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne came out, and they were playing a tribute to Chase U, who had to shut down due to severe debt. like every good university. And JC Jane and Thea Hale came out, and they were not ready to say goodbye to Chase U because they said they have created the Ladies of Chase U 2024 calendar that would save the university from financial failure and debt.
I
It's
haven't heard
basically,
this before.
it's just a calendar with a bunch of really attractive women on it. Because obviously, that sells. Thanks, Sean. Anyways, Chase U has been saved thanks to women. Yay. And that's actually really cool because I actually really like Chase U. I was really
Same.
like legitimately a little bit upset to see them gone.
No, completely same.
But they're back now, so that's pretty cool. This got a B minus from Bleacher Report.
Should have gotten an A just for that calendar.
Exactly. We didn't get to see any of the calendar though, so that's probably why it got bumped down. Fallon Henley with Ren Sinclair
Who?
versus Ariana Grace, formerly known as Maddie Rosensky.
Who? No.
I think that's her name. She was in NWA / the
Okay.
Indies. That mid promotion.
What? No.
This match wasn't that good, but Ariana Grace got the win with a big boot from Lash Legend, who interfered in the match
It is.
because it's
It
Lash
is.
Legend.
Yeah. It is still weird to me that Santino Marella is old enough to have a daughter in NXT. Still weird.
It's very weird. It's even weirder that that Santino Marella debuted in 2007. You're welcome.
Yeah, and he won the IC title.
He did on its first night, like a true gamer. Let's
He was
go.
the only person in real life to do that.
Why real life?
Because in the 2K23 My Rise, you win the title on your first night, and in the hints, like where the hints will be, it says your character is the second person in history to win the IC title on the first night.
Ah, I see. All right. Heritage Cup match: Noam Dar versus Von Wagner. I did not expect this because this match had like no build up. Noam Dar got the win, 2 falls to 0 to retain the Heritage Cup. He got the first fall, Noam Dar, with a Nova Rolla, and then the second fall with a roll up, the most devastating maneuver in professional wrestling history.
I just wanna ask. It's a Heritage Cup match. Were you really expecting a build up?
No, no, but like an announcement or like being known ahead
Okay.
of time it was going to
Yeah.
happen would have been nice. They just threw it
Yeah.
on the card without any rhyme or reason. But then afterwards, Dar and Mensa mocked Robert Stone's children who were conveniently placed at ringside. And then Vaughn got big bad and he sent Ora Mensa through the announce table.
Yeah.
Von Wagner is for the kids. He's for the kids.
Do not make another meme around that man, Robby. He already has one.
I will make another meme come Tuesday.
Come Tuesday. He already has come Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'll make another meme of Von Wagner. My birthday, by the way. I will make a meme about Von Wagner on my birthday come Tuesday.
Yes, Robby is turning 46. No, I'm just kidding.
Very ripe of 46. Let's go.
Hey, why do your muscles droop down like that? No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. It's the shirt. You know what? It says I'm a champion. So okay. Anyways, this got a D. And the final segment on the show, Ilya Dragunov and Trick Williams exchange final words. I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm just going to read what Bleacher Report said. Trick Williams questioned whether Ilya Dragunov was playing mind games with him. The Mad Dragon told him to worry about Carmelo Hayes' plans. Because we can't forget, Mello definitely attacked Trick.
I'm really
Drag
hoping he didn't now, just so you can rub it in your face.
Dragunov hugged Trick, but Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin struck, taking out both men. Mello arrived to help clear the ring, and the show ended with Trick and Dragunov staring down while Mello looked on from the side, very, very jealous. He looked a bit bitter.
He was just mean mugging the camera.
He was. Well, he was mean mugging the camera and Trick and Ilya. So if they're not going to set up a feud with Mello attacking Trick, they're definitely going to set up a feud with Mello being jealous of Trick. Because like when they both come out together, I don't know if you've noticed, but when they play Trick's music, the crowd cheers and sings. But then when they switch to Mello's music, they boo the
They
heck out of him.
boo the
They
hell out of him.
they boo him so loudly when his music plays over Tricks. So they're building to something. But yeah, overall, not really a good episode of NXT. You got a C minus, so not their
Not every
best.
show can be good. Well, I mean, it can, but
You can, but that's expecting too much.
exactly. All right. Well, that was part one. We are going to head into part two, where we will have SmackDown. But before SmackDown, the TNA report talking about Victory Road 2009 and my poor choices.
Yes, sir. You trusted the wrong man.
We will see y'all in part two.